slop face might be taking over Hollywood. The Hollywood Reporter says that social media, cosmetic procedures, and even Zoom casting are making young stars look increasingly alike.
Yeah.
So essentially, distinctive features are under more pressure than ever to be fixed, so to speak, while plastic surgery is becoming more and more common and patients are getting even younger. And the result is that a lot of celebrities are maybe more conventionally attractive, but they're not as distinctive as they used to be.
Yeah.
And so we see that in like the sort of Kylie Jenner's versus, Tom Hanks's. They don't have those sort of distinctive looking faces anymore. They've made themselves as palatable as possible for both camera and, life.
Yeah.
And it might mean a sea of sameness as we look out at the new stars. What do you think?
I think this is really interesting. I think it's honestly been happening for a long time just in general because of social media. Before it even hit Hollywood. First of all, also I have to say Hollywood used to really celebrate people's differences and really highlight people who looked different. Like those were like the stars that you're like, oh, that's an interesting, distinct person.
Yeah.
And that's how you kind of get a following. So it's like, oh, I know that face. That's an interesting face.
You're memorable. You have that je ne sais quoi.
Yeah. But like if you all start to look the same, it's like I don't even know one blonde from another blonde. Like they're kind of they're meshing together. And I'm like, I don't know if she was in that thing or that other girl was in that thing. Are they the same person or are they, so no, I do agree. Like this is definitely happening in Hollywood, but I have to say this, I think this is a issue on an even bigger scale. Like we are constantly bombarded with comparing ourselves online. And so it's like anything, especially like on a TikTok or like an Instagram, it's like so many people are talking about, I got this done and I got this plastic surgery done. And we're like making it so normal. It's like plastic surgery has become normalized. And I think people are just doing it at a really high rate. I'm sure I haven't looked into the stats, but I'm sure plastic surgery is up a ton in the past 10 to 15 years because people are just really, like going for it now. So I think it's interesting. I mean, I also think for Hollywood, it's kind of a bummer because when you find these distinct people, that's when people can like connect with an actor or connect with a performer and feel like they are a normal person, that maybe it's like just like my story, like you can like really relate to somebody and like root for their hero's journey. But when everyone starts to look the same, and especially if it's like stunningly gorgeous, it becomes a little bit less palatable for me. Like like when I'm watching just like exclusively hot people, it is fun, but I'm also like, I don't feel I'm not like relating as much as
for sure. It's like, I have not yet tired of watching hot people fall in love. However,
no, it's still great.
It's still great. It's still a huge fan. However, I do think that there is something lost when everybody has sort of the same look. I want people to be more naturally beautiful, I think, or interesting to look at. And I don't know. I do think that that's something we've gotten away from in modern era. And I hope that the younger generation sees its negative impact as they come of age and take over the zeitgeist and like stop doing that.
I think that the younger kids are embracing differences a little bit better than like I do think the people that are really leaning into like not aging and trying to look really good still and leaning heavy into plastic surgery are mostly millennials.
Yeah,
like a lot
that's
of people.
What I'm hoping that as we like stop being the main decision makers and the main like zeitgeist setters, if you will. I think we're kind of on the edge of that.
Yeah,
maybe I'm hopeful that the younger kids will be like, no, it's cool if they look like this or whatever. But we'll see. TBD.